Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 28th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Those were some pretty intense storms yesterday. Good thing we had George from DCMD VA Weather on our side because he had the skinny on all of them. Yesterday, we added another 417 new subscribers to our daily local news recap newsletter. I'm going to drop a link here in the show notes to subscribe if you haven't. It's free, comes to your inbox at 7 p.m. every night, and hope you'll join us over there. Anyhow, we do have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? A robbery, rape, and home invasion. It all happened on Saturday at about 4 a.m. in the 100 block of Obery Court in Annapolis. A 35-year-old Annapolis man broke into a home, assaulted a woman with a handgun, raped her, and threatened to kill her and her children. The victim was able to get away with her children and get to the police station where she did report the incident. When police went to the home, the suspect was gone, but they were able to identify him and arrest him on Sunday. He was charged with home invasion, first-degree assault, first-degree rape, and 15 other related charges. Currently, he is being held without bond pending a preliminary hearing. In other Annapolis Police Department news, they executed an alcohol compliance check recently where they send an underage cadet into local bars and restaurants to attempt to be served alcohol. Well, this time they got skunked on this fishing expedition, and all 12 places checked were in compliance. So, congratulations to 49 West, Carroll's Creek, a place called Dock Shop that shares an address with Carroll's Creek, Picante, Forward Brewing, Fox's Den, Lunis's, Little Italy, Middleton, Roost Chris, Sammy's Italian Pizza Kitchen, and Vita Taco Bar. Well done, guys. If you normally travel on Route 50 East and use the Whitehall Road exit, things are going to look a lot different today. SHA has closed that exit permanently. Now, this is the very tight exit right there by the Jamal Outlet Mall, so you're going to need to exit a little bit earlier if that's your destination. This will reduce accidents and improve safety. Now, there will be no entry to or exit from Route 50 eastbound, and the remaining intersection, which is Whitehall Road and Skidmore Drive, will become a three-way stop. Congratulations to our very own Ann Alsina from Covington, Alsina. She has been named the top solo advisor to watch in the nation by Advisor Hub. The qualifications included the quality of the practice, the growth, the regulatory record, professionalism, character, and community involvement. So this is two really big deals for Ann this week. She was also recognized as a registered investment advisor by the SEC. So congrats to Ann and Covington Alsina. All right, that is a wrap on the news. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to hear from Coco and Pearl. And next weekend, the Dink, which does have a new name, but you're going to have to tune in to find out what that is. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Maryland Higher Education Commission. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMD VA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is lurking about with Annapolis After Dark. And you know, she really ought to put out a music newsletter. I bet that'd be a good idea. Anyhow, all of that coming up in just a bit, so hang tight.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, June 28th. Yesterday brought more rain to the Annapolis region, and with that activity came the kind of storm action that was expected Monday, but never really showed up, which definitely helped to further alleviate drought conditions across the region. But skies should dry out for the next couple of days before conditions then heat up again and storm chances return Friday through Sunday. Look for clearing skies today with temps in the low to mid-80s, with plenty of sunshine tomorrow with more low to mid-80s 4 p.m. highs, ahead of mid to upper 80s Friday through Sunday with a chance of PM showers and storms returning to the region each day. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And don't forget, follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, and also on our website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Another exciting weekend of affordable family fun at Prince George's Stadium with the Bowie Bay Sox. It's our Independence Weekend celebration starting on Friday the 30th with our Pride Night. A special ticket package gets you a Bay Sox rainbow hat, and then July 1st through 3rd, major fireworks shows each and every night with a special jersey auction on sale. Get your tickets now by calling 301-805-6000 or anytime online at baysox.com. The Bowie Bay Sox. Let us be your 9-inning vacation.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, June 28th through Sunday, July 2nd. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the event and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Scott Voorhees will be at Middleton Tavern in Annapolis. Christy Allen at Beacon, which used to be Sam's on the Waterfront. Mixed Business Duo will be inside at Mother's in Arnold. And just down the street, Larry lay on the keys at Brian Baru with the happy hour that lasts as long as he plays, which is 9 p.m. Up the road, one of my favorites, Chris Sax Band Duo, will be at Severna Park Tap House. Thursday, Get to the Point for Dan Huss. Down the road, Lauren and Rusty Duo will be at Senior Chili Cantina in Arnold. Ground Rent will be at Severna Park Tap House. PJ and Deal will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. DJ FO4 will be at Chart House Prime in Eastport. And also in Eastport, Tides and Tunes, one of our favorite Thursday night concerts on the water, continues with the Grilled Lincolns. Then we all know how the caravan goes. All the cars race to get a parking spot at the next stop on Thursdays, which is Dark Horse. And this week it's going to be Honey Soul, so this Thursday is going to be lit. Weekend music. Friday, the outdoor concerts return to Goshen Farm in the Cape with CRS and Cape Tree. Donations are recommended, which go to the historic property with so much history to learn from. There's another party up at Whitey's Liquors in Lithicum. Oysters, Wine, and Tunes by George Evans. Then it's Feel Good Friday at the Green Turtle at Wall Chapel in the Crofton Gambrels area with John Pheasant, and then DJ Sick Turtle will be closing it down. In the Cape, Ryan Keith Band will be bringing the Honky Tonk back to River Bay Roadhouse. Gardner Baki Duo will be at Mother's in Arnold. Sparks and McCoy will be at Severna Park Tap House. Mixed Business will be at Langways in the Crofton Gambrels area. Chris Button will be on the crab deck beside the Tiki Bar at Stan and Joe's Riverside, weather permitting. PJ and Neil will be making their debut at Annapolis Market House. And end the night with a big party at Stan and Joe's on West Street with Brendan Lane and the Sugar Packets celebrating with their album Seattle Jack release party. Sunday, start with breakfast with Michael K. at Bread and Butter Kitchen in Eastport. There's going to be a backyard barbecue at Mother's in Arnold all weekend long. Saturday night, they will have Sean Musselman outside and the leftovers inside. Guava Jelly Duo will be at Great Frogs Winery off of Forest Drive. Pretty Music Academy will be having a music showcase with all of their students performing at Stan and Joe's Saturday afternoon. Michael Miller will be at Ram's Head Tavern in downtown Annapolis. And Dave Teef will be at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Sunday Fun Day. Start with breakfast on the spot with the best view and early morning music in Eastport at Bread and Butter Kitchen with music by Josette and Bill. Michael Miller will be at Mother's in Arnold. PJ and Neil will be at Senior Chili Cantina in Arnold. One of my favorites, Richard Hayward, will be at Galway Bay. And Bootleggers and Baptists will be at Dark Horse. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Did you get close to completing your college degree but dropped out during the COVID pandemic? Well, as a near completer, you may be eligible to receive money from the Maryland Higher Education Commission to finish your degree. Again, if you started your degree but for whatever reason never finished it, the Maryland Higher Education Commission has money to help you return to college and finish what you started. Go to mhec.maryland.gov and click on the Near Completer grant to learn more.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.